Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So in this video, I want to talk about boss nature and how if you are a boss, but not being a boss, it goes against nature. Now, it goes against the natural order of things. And this is why when men take a backseat to their women, they don't respect them. They'll lie and say they do just to be able to control you and manipulate you. But they don't respect you. And like, I know firsthand that righteousness, if mishandled, is going to lead to your undoing. You ain't going to have as much money as you will have. You ain't going to have the relationships that you will have. And this is why you see that turn the other cheek in the New Testament, but you don't see it in the Old. You see eye for an eye. So what is that saying? That's saying that there comes a time where you do turn the other cheek, but it's eye for an eye. See, you got to know how to rightly divide the word. You can't let people cause you to act in ways that are not you. I've always been a boss. I've been an entrepreneur since a kid. And I've never had a problem with following orders. But when a person is a boss, they're going to be fair and they're going to be respectful. The problem with a lot of these jobs and stuff is they got people in control because somebody liked them, not because they're a boss. That's why it gets so hard for people with what I'm talking about, the boss nature. It gets difficult for you on the job. You go on the job and it's like they don't understand your personality. So they pick with you and they create double standards that you either gonna be humiliated and take it or you gonna walk. See, I've come to understand that not being a boss goes against my nature, and that's why that jobs thing, I've been trying that for since 97 strong. Like, I worked before that. I worked since I was 16. But when I worked at 16, I was still a boss. I was still cutting grass, I was still doing my own thing and my own things on the side. So it wasn't the same. As what I tried to do is I tried to become the person that the people around me thought I should be. And it hasn't gotten me anywhere. I changed how I dealt with women. When I was a boss, they catered to me. And if you didn't cater, I was dumping women for everything. And then you get married and it's like, you can't blame her. You let her do it. If you letting your women get away with this and get away with that, like, I be hearing dudes, they be like, well, I wouldn't have never been the only one working and stuff like that. But that's the choice I made. I can't get mad at her. It's not her fault. That's the choice that I made. It has its good ups and downs. But unfortunately, times have changed and we done went through 2 and 3 recessions, hyperinflation, all this different type of stuff. So when you're a boss, you have to make adjustments. The adjustment I made, I said like this. Like, I said, listen, you gonna have to contribute more. That's what I said. It wasn't disrespectful or nothing like that. Like, even if you are rich, everybody around you should be contributing to your empire and your riches. There shouldn't be no free ride. What happened to Hammer? What happened to Iverson? I mean, if you look at everybody, LeBron did it right with Maverick and Rich. They contributed and it led to and contributed to Well, they didn't lead him to it. He led himself to it, but it contributed to his net worth. The fact that he had two guys around him that was benefiting him, was driving his brand. Those are real friends. A real friend is going to help you get to where you need to go. Anybody that got you in prison, that's not a real friend. Dudes be hanging with guys that got them there in prison. I saw it. You know, I worked in the jail. So I know. You hanging with dudes that's part of the reason why you where you at. You ain't use your boss nature. Boss nature. Bend, but don't break the rules. Boss nature. Like, I was sitting last night thinking about this. And that's why I'm making a video about it. I don't care what nobody think or say. If you're not contributing to my elevation, then who cares what you say? Now I'm not going to mistreat people because I'm a boss. Bosses don't do that. Suckers do that. If you can't get with my program, I'm just gonna get you out the way. I'm gonna remove, excuse me. I'm not gonna try to force nobody. Like this is what people do on jobs. And this is what basically happened to me multiple occasions. Like if I look at Waukesha when I was working at the stamping place, TJJD, the facility I was just at and the facility I was at in the same county before that, they all did the same thing. They disrespected the boss nature. Favoritism disrespects your boss nature. Double standards disrespect your boss nature, whether it's a woman you're in a relationship with or it's a job. They all disrespect your boss nature. Your boss nature is where your prosperity is. So if you choose to work a job, it should be a job that's not disrupting your boss nature. Yeah, you following them, they in control, but that's fine. As long as they not emasculating you, humiliating you, disrespecting you. Because if you got to stay on a job and be disrespected, you ain't doing something right. I'd rather commit crimes. I was thinking about this. And like I say, righteousness can be your rise or your detriment in today's world, the way the world is today. I said I would rather commit crimes and work by myself out here than work on a job where people trying to make me feel like I ain't a nobody, I'm a nothing, talking down on me. You could talk about me. That's fine. But when I'm around, because people going to talk behind your back. That ain't what I'm talking about. When I'm around, them people you talking about me to, you and them going to respect me. That little childish stuff, I'm a grown man. I'm not dealing with that. I got to find a way to make my money where I'm not a child anymore. I'm not in elementary school. So I'm not going to deal with elementary school games, middle school games, or high school games. You talk behind my back, that's you. That's your prerogative. When you start saying it to my face, you got to take whatever happened. And if the people that's around, if you talking behind my back too, you and them going to show me respect or it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. I'm an alpha male. People be trying to, they try to take your alpha. I accepted this long ago. I know what this is. Cause you ain't. I don't knock you for being a beta or a sigma. Alphas don't mean they just control everybody. That's a personality thing. They're supposed to be the leaders. That's the natural order of things. Y'all getting led by betas, and that's the problem. That's why it's high turnover rate on these jobs. That's why people getting Me Too, sexual harassment, all this other stuff, because betas are not supposed to lead, and neither are sigmas. The alpha is supposed to be the manager. The sigma is supposed to be the assistant manager. People disrupting the boss nature. And so what's the alpha gonna do? He gonna quit. He gonna go somewhere where people respect his alpha, even if they in charge. So sometimes betas just so happen to be in charge. A real alpha, as long as they not stepping on your toe, doing too much, fine. I'ma listen to you. I'ma help you. As long as I'm benefiting, yeah, I'll help you. It got to be more than just a little money to pay bills. If you giving me just enough to pay bills and a little extra, then you better not make no problems for me. I will quit. Not trying to hear that, man. People always trying to say that people shouldn't be quitting these jobs. Yes, some of us should. I'm not trying to hear that, man. I'm not. Just like I'm finna help my guy. Okay, I told you 9 o'clock, but that don't mean that you get mad if I don't come at 9 o'clock. If I give you what I'm giving you, what difference do it make? See, I'm telling you, what's that saying? It's a saying. In the Bible, they call it straining at a gnat and swallowing a camel. Like the same people that'll tell you shouldn't have quit your job will be the ones that'll act like that employer that was the reason you quit. And I'm finna show you something. When people start treating you like you don't got enough money, you need to do more to get more. And don't discuss none of your business with them. Just let them see the results. I'm not talking to anyone about my business or anything I do. No one, zero. What's the point? All they gonna do is try to discourage you. And most people are scary. They're cowards, so they don't believe in it anyway. They don't believe in you. Why would you talk to people who don't even believe in you? I'm just gonna do it. And you should just do it. Whatever happens, happens. You fail, you succeed. Stop trying to get people to accept and pat you on the back about your business ideas and go out and be the boss that you are. If you're a boss, be the boss. You trying to consult with people that ain't even bosses. Well, I'm getting ready to do it. No, I don't think you should do it. Man, stop talking to them, man. Just do it. And see what happens. People fail. People succeed. People fail. How would you know if you don't do it? Take some steps. Try to keep your quality of life and your standard of living and go and be the boss that you are. If you're a boss, go do it. People is just fueling my boss nature, man. They just don't know. Fueling it, man. I'm finna probably be up all night. I am. I need to own homes. Like people scared to buy houses. It depends on your situation. If you got kids, you should be trying to buy houses so they won't have to deal with these suckers and these peons on these jobs. If they don't want to, they'll still have a place to live. And that's why you shouldn't be getting married, because they'll try to give her everything that you was trying to give to your kids. If you just had to be married, go get your stuff first. And make her sign an agreement, then that'll make it double hard for her to take whatever you get from you. Like let's say you're in a marriage and you're trying to get divorced, that's gonna slow everything down, because anything you get, like between that time that you want to be divorced and the divorce is final, and even sometime after final, they're gonna be trying to give stuff to her. Dudes be fat, out of shape, because she insecure. She gonna try to talk down on you for going to the gym. So what if I see a little booty? I'm a man. What that got to do with you? See, a boss ain't gonna let no woman come at him like that. If your woman ever criticize you, tell her, let me see your phone. Give me your phone, and I want the code. Just like that. She can't do it. You're like, okay then, why you trying to say you not controlling me? We done lost. That's why this country is in shambles. That's one of the reasons. They always trying to disrupt the natural order of things. That's why we got all the resources and we can't even, they don't even want to be a superpower. They don't even want to be in first place no more. Because they disrupt the natural order of things. You can't put the devil where God is supposed to be. The Most High God is the leader. You trying to put the devil as the leader. And then you think that something good is going to come out of it. Ain't nothing good going to come out of it. You're going to disrupt the natural order of things. The Most High gave the devil the position. You trying to follow the follower. That's where y'all get in trouble, man. That's why you go to jail. That's why people dead right now. That's why people gonna die. Because y'all disrupting the natural order of things. Be a boss. If you a boss, how you getting in the car? Man, let's ride, man. You finna go shoot up some dudes that ain't did nothing to you. Yeah, I get it. That's your boy. If you around and something happen, but you need to get your boy in line. You scared of him? You shouldn't be around him. If you're not scared of him, preserve your life and just move somewhere else. People just disrupting the order of things. What do we do with animals when they come where we live? We put them in cages, right? But if you're a human being, we shouldn't have to put you in a cage. You should know how to be a human being. People don't, though. So we got to put them in cages. I ain't trying to hear nobody no more, man. I'm telling you. I'm finna be talking less about my stuff. You ain't paying my bills, you ain't gonna know none of my business. As far as money, how I make my money, how much money I make, what, you not even paying my bills. Why should I even tell you? I can see, like, if I'm getting money from you and you finna give me money, then yeah, I'll disclose some things. People be telling people all their business that ain't even helping them. Talking behind your back. I'm back in boss nature, man. I got away from it, man. And it caused a lot of problems. It caused a lot of problems in a lot of different areas. But anyway, about to give me some breakfast. Go help this guy. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos.